What's up, y'all? I'm gonna get right into it. Let's see what moon messages we have going on for y'all. We kind of still in that full moon energy or just coming out of it. All right. Let's see what's going on now. Uh-oh. Too many. The whole daggone deck. Maybe I should. Because I'm gonna tell you something. We got a new start is coming. Nothing will come of this situation. It's time to release negativity. So I feel like that's what nothing will come of the situation. Like, so if you're focusing on the past or things like that, things that's out of your control, nothing will come of that situation. Some of you may feel like you got a void in your heart, like you got a hole in your heart, like you're missing something. It's time to fill that up with love. Adjustments are required. Okay, release negativity. Your commitment is being tested. Okay, hold on. Nothing is yet set in stone. Balance spirituality and practicality. Also, we have bring love into the situation. Bring love into the situation. And you and your loved ones are safe. So we about to figure out what's going on with these cards. What is really happening? Let's see what's happening. Hold on, y'all. We're going to get a little deeper first, and then we're going to get into that tarot. See what else is going on here. Tell me more about this new start that's coming. What's the new start? What's the new start? You and your loved ones are safe. What's under that? The answers you need are coming. Alright? So there's a new start coming. So bring love into the situation. Okay. For some of you, you could be dealing with the karmic. Okay? And they're saying nothing will come of the situation. For some of you, and this could be the masculine, they could have ended up reconnecting with the karmic energy. And they're starting to realize that this is a dead-end situation. It's time to release it. And adjustments are required. And that's why I feel like Divine Feminine feel like their commitment is being tested. But nothing is set in stone. So continue on to manifest exactly what you've been manifesting. See, the thing is, Divine Feminine is not, trying to do any type of magic or spells. They're just attracting what's meant for them. Okay? So if that means the masculine, that just means the masculine, because the masculine is spiritually, it's the same soul. They have the same soul with twin flames connection or high level soulmates. Y'all have that true purpose, that divine purpose with each other. Y'all meant to be together, okay? But bring love into the situation. Remember, everybody has a role here or position here. But I feel like these karmic energies is just not trying to let go. They've been doing a lot of magic, trying to, go against this journey. But it's just not going to work out in their favor. That I do know. And I feel like these divine masculines are being guided to let go. We got mask, not showing true feelings, hiding, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. They're going to recognize, if they haven't recognized yet, they're going to recognize who this karmic actually is. I asked Spirit to tell me what's really going on, and they not holding no punches. Now, I ain't going to get too deep into it, because I don't dabble into the dark light, I do have balance, though, when it's time to get in a little deep, I just hold on to my light, though. What we got going on? We're going to bring love into the situation. What's happening? It's time to release negativity, and we got both receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So somebody could have had some closure issues, and that's why they kept coming back to each other. They been knew that this was not working out, okay? But somehow they still tried to hold on to each other. I feel like these karmics held on for beneficial reasons. In a way, these masculines, the karmic was beneficial to them as well. This was a trauma bond that ended up becoming some type of legal thing. They had paperwork together. Okay, but there's some adjustments required in order for this person to move on. They would need to let go first because this is no longer serving them. Karma is real. And if you know that you have a divine purpose and a divine partner and you're still going backwards, oh, you're gonna feel the wrath of spirit. They're gonna be whooping your butt until you get in the car. That's for real. We got girl with a snake. Empath narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. Adjustments are required. It's time for you to enable some boundaries, divine masculine. And I'm not laughing at you. And I am being a little stern. I got my stern voice on because sometimes you got to. Sometimes you need a spanking, not a kiss. Okay? And that's just what it is. And it's not playtime. It's time for things to move forward in a direction that you want it to go in. It ain't even about, for the divine masculine, it's not about the divine feminine. It's about you, and vice versa. The divine feminine has been taught that this whole time it never was about divine masculine. It was always about you. It's always about you. And that's why your commitment is being tested, because these divine masculines, I guess, gave it one more shot, one more try, or whatever, to see. And now I feel like this needed to happen so that they can fully see who this person is, this person's true colors needing to show up. Because we do got receiving what you need. For some of them, they was engaged to this person. Look, engaged to a snake. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity. This is going both ways with this part, because your commitment is being tested. I feel like divine feminine, you've been on this journey for so long, and I know that it's been hard. But I need for you to hold your vision, because their relationship is not set in stone. They've been doing a lot of magic to try to keep this relationship going. Don't give up on your person now, because you're finding out, a little deeper into the situation, and it may not feel good. So if at any given time this is triggering you, please click off. But their commitment is also being tested. A lot of them, they were married or engaged to these karmic. They had kids, some of them. But they recognized that they were dealing with a whole narcissist, a whole snake that was using them. And they've been doing it for a while with this mask card and receiving what they need. For some of them, they got their new house. They moved to the new city or state. They're living the life that they want. But the whole time, they don't even really want your person. And your person just was going along with it because they were being used. The way that they made you feel, they had to feel that same way. And you weren't able to do it. You were not going to do it. So you had to stay in high vibration and love yourself while they go through what they're going through, so that they can get their own karma. Karma is necessary for people to learn lessons. That's what a karmic is. A karmic is somebody who teaches you a tough lesson. This was supposed to be just sex or something, and it ended up into a long-term relationship. Okay? Because they had more lessons that they needed to learn than we thought. We got snake. So they was engaged to a snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. Nothing is set in stone, though. Anything that they've been trying to do is no longer working on you. This relationship is no longer working out. So if they engage, I don't care if it's they married or whatever the situation is, this can be undone. What else? Give me two more. Give me two more. What do you want to say to the divine feminine? All right, so we got not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call, person, boundaries, and still angry. So I feel like they're not even talking, to be honest. And they're needing to balance what they got going on. They need to get more tapped into their spirituality, bring love into the situation. But we got golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Y'all, this is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So your person has been dealing with a karmic. For some of you, you've been dealing with a false masculine. And I'm talking about those of you who may be new to this journey and just starting to figure it out. But also, the people who know who their person is, you know that they've been dealing with a karmic partner that they are now moving away from, but they have been feeling stuck for so long because of this engagement or whatever title that they had, marriage, whatever. But they starting to recognize that they've been dealing with a snake. And even though they're not expressing themselves to you today, and they may not be expressing themselves to that karmic yet, but they will. That energy is definitely in the air. That my last reading showed exactly what they'll do. They had to surrender in order for them to wake up. They had to ask the divine to show them. You can continue to send prayers and affirmation for them to have clarity. Okay? But they definitely dealing with a narcissist. And if they around nothing but narcissists, 9 out of 10, they start to pick up on them traits. And that's how they was towards you. Leading you on, stringing you along, love bombing you, ignoring you, ghosting you. Let me tell you something. Spirit whooping their ass now. This karmic that they're dealing with is because they're doing that to you. So the more that they continue to do that to you, the more they behind get whooped. But let me just say something. Divine Feminine, you could be about to date, go on a date, meeting somebody new, okay? Getting to know somebody, putting yourself out there. But let me tell you something. It's not going to work because your masculine is coming. The person that you love, the person that loves you too, is coming to date you. They know that they want this connection. They want to make a promise to you. Look, this could be Valentine's Day with Cupid arrow, happiness, expansion, joy. So it was a lot of dark energy, but they're putting an end to it. They're going to make healthier choices. Okay? Yeah, they could have got seduced. They got seduced into this situation, but I feel like they're starting to see the bigger picture. They're recognizing where they want to go and who they want to be with. Okay. It took a lot for them to get to this point, but they know that they want to marry you. They want union with you. But they had to go through all of this in order for them to wake up and smell the coffee. And I know some of you may not understand, especially if you're not on a twin flame journey. You don't understand why would you, still be on this journey. It's because these masculines are healing their heart. They're learning to love themselves. They're learning the same lessons that you had to learn. And in the end, you guys will love each other eternally, unconditionally, everlasting. There's no limit to the love. But there is an ending to a karmic situation. And karmic people, places, and things in your life. Because remember, karmics is just not partners. Most of the masculines were dealing with karmic partners. But you were all dealing with karmic family and friends and stuff like that. So remember to let go with love. The situation was meant to help you so that you can learn lessons, so that you can gain more experience and more wisdom, okay? So that you can be able to teach other people. Judgment. Look, y'all, I can't make this up. This person getting a butt kick from her, breaking your heart. I promise you. Karma is real for this, for this masculine, and this karmic is about to receive karma. They're under review because there's a new start that's coming, and Spirit is not about to play with nobody in this situation. All right, they're trying to heal the situations because somebody was feeling brokenhearted. I feel like this was you. I feel like the masculine also was brokenhearted after realizing, after putting in all this effort and energy. I feel like they really bruised their ego. Because they saw something. They saw something in the situation. They may have had to go back in order for them to for them to fully see it. They just didn't see it. And now I feel like something has come to the light with this hangman. Okay? And now it's time for them to release. It's time for them to see the bigger picture. It's time for them to let go. Sometimes you got to close out a situation without closure. Divine Feminine had to. You strong. You're very strong and you're brave, Divine Feminine. You had to, in situation, you had to forgive people that wasn't sorry. You had to let go of people that never gave you closure. that held on to you. You had to let go of your masculine and just surrender to the situation and detach so that you can find yourself and love yourself. Even though they energetically kept pulling you back in, and some of these masculine, because dealing with karmic energy and dabbling into that dark energy, they were doing spells on you too, to keep you from dealing with other men, to keep you from going away. Whole time while they were staying in that connection. You think they ain't about to get their butt whooped by spirit? I'm talking about they've been getting their butt whooped, kicked all up and down this month. Because of how they did you and how they broke your heart. Things are changing now. Things are changing. There's adjustments that's required in order for this person to receive good karma. Because once they make the move in the right direction, they will start to receive good karma. But when they continue to descend on the wrong path and continue to stay in a situation that they know for a fact that is no longer working for them, they will receive that bad karma. But right now, the wheel is spinning in the upright because they're starting to see the things they need to see. They're missing you. They miss you. They miss this connection. They miss this union. Okay? And by them leaving you out in the cold, they feel left out in the cold. By them hurting you, they hurt themselves. And they're starting to recognize that. They had lessons. They didn't know no better. Let me tell you why. Yes, they know right from wrong. These are grown people. They know right from wrong, but I'm talking about spiritually. They didn't really know who they was dealing with. They didn't even know who they were. You can't possibly know who you are if you're staying stuck in these type of toxic situation, or you're taking up for somebody who is clearly karmic or and dabbles in the dark. And if you can't see that, then that lets me know that you're not awakened as fully as you think that you are. You get what I'm saying? These divine masculine are beginning to wake up so that they can see. Okay? Their higher self has been leading them. Spirit has been guiding them. They have been talking to spirit. Okay? They have been being led to see the light. Okay? They could have even been talking to somebody of wise counsel to get advice. Somebody may have told them, like, listen, you're dealing with a snake. And now this person is realizing that they need to make a wise decision. They're at a fork in the road. And that's why they're not expressing this right now. Because they're trying to find some type of balance here. They're trying to make a decision. They're needing to come up with a plan. But their higher self is talking to them, telling them, guiding them on what to do. They just have to listen. If you quiet your mind, you'll hear the voice of God. This is about to happen fast, y'all. This is happening faster than we think. Okay, that's how we're coming in. This is the major epiphany about who they have been around this whole time. So that they can finally see the light. And they can see the truth. So that they can make clear decisions about who they need to be with. This person is definitely making a clear decision. And they definitely see clearly on where they need to go. Or this is what is happening. They're about to see clearer on who to choose. What lover to choose. The person that they want to mate with for life. The person that they're supposed to marry. The person that they left out in the cold. And they regret that. Trust me. Look. Okay. Because you're over there single, glowing. And you know what I'm saying? It's showing. Your beauty is showing. You're independent. You get everything that you want. You're good on your own for real. You don't need nobody. You could take yourself out if you wanted to. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like you're not the type of person that's too strong. You may have grew up to be strong and independent because that's all you knew. That's how you survived. But you the type of person that even though you can make your own money, you can bring the table to the table. You still want your man to open up the jar. You know? You still want your man to fix the TV, to put it up on the wall, fix the bed. You still want your man, and it's not just for physical things. You want your man because you deserve to have that man next to you, or woman. Okay? Your person don't want you to be single for long. You won't be single for much longer. It's about to come to an end. Because they regret how they treated you or mistreated you. They're ready to work for this or work on this to make things right. They've been working a lot, investing a lot of time into working. But they're also healing their heart. This person is in love with you. They hid this for so long from you. And they recognize that nothing would come in a situation by them hiding their true feelings from the person that they actually genuinely love. So they're ready to bring justice to the situation. Look, it goes under judgment. You will get justice for the situation, because now they're finally ready to make a big decision about this. This has also been divinely guided. This person has been awakening to who they are, where they're at, and where they're supposed to be. Okay? This is where they're supposed to be. What they're happily ever after. This is what they want with you. This is what they feel like they deserve and they want to give you. The blending of families, the rainbow after the storm, okay? After that sudden epiphany, after that sudden storm where everything get broke down and whatever ain't solid get washed away, that sun will come out and shine on y'all to bring happiness, to bring that rainbow. And that pot of gold is at the end of that rainbow too now, all right? Yeah. So don't allow the devil to detour you or destroy your focus. Stay confident, okay? Tell that ego it can no longer go with you, okay? It can't go any further, all right? So say a prayer for yourself and your person. Be kind and gentle to yourself and your person. Namaste.